Weather shapes our culture. How weather has come to define in many respects what the West is.
This is the ground to cloud. Yeah, there you go.
And this is our opportunity to look at weather through a new lens for this institution.
Push a button, yeah. Okay, okay, now as soon as you see the lightning, start counting. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi. Oh man, that went so fast.
Weather in the West is something we thought would be really popular because it combines weather is one of the most interesting things going on in Oklahoma all the time and the American West. I'm just like most Oklahomans. First thing I do every morning is I look on TV or in the newspaper or even on the computer and find out what the weather's going to be like that day. What we wanted to do was then take a look at those and find out why those environments or elements, or weather elements in the West are extreme or dramatic, and then also see how that's affected our Western heritage. Like the image behind me, where we've got a Frederick Remington engraving. This shows two cowboys, and what they've done is to combat a prairie fire on buffalo grass, which is very short grass actually, but it was very common, and now we call it short grass prairie. And what you would have if that prairie caught on fire from lightning and other things, it would not be a tall fire, it would be a fast moving fire across that short grass. They would kill a steer, skin it, take that wet hide of the steer and tie a leg to each of their horses with their lariats and drag it across that very narrow line of fire and knock that down, and you'd have a couple other cowhands go along behind them and kind of beat it out. But they could quickly keep that from spreading throughout their entire range. Of course, you can't talk about weather in the West without mentioning drought. That's something we've had to live through fairly harshly in the last number of years. Specifically 2011, 2012 was very rough on Oklahoma and this part of the Great Plains. And so we've got a large area discussing drought, what causes it on a cyclic basis, how we combat it, but also we've got the drought monitor over here, again, where you can look at and we can see in real time and at different calendar dates what the moisture levels were and how bad the drought was in different parts of the country. For our museum, this is a very educational exhibit in terms of we've got more hands-on pieces of equipment and educational stations that we've had probably for any temporary exhibit in particular that I can remember. It's pretty neat, and it's been very well received by the public so far.
How is the weather going to impact your day? And it's how your day is impacted is how you lead your life, and that's in part the building blocks of culture. And again, we as an institution see the opportunity to bring this to light and help people think about the West in new ways.